Come in. Let me know where you're coming in from. I think I got the door closed and everything's set up okay. So, how's everybody this Saturday morning? Has it been a nice, restful Saturday for you, or a fun Saturday, a relaxing Saturday, or a super busy Saturday? Because Saturdays for most of us can be super, super busy. So, welcome in TikTok and welcome in over here on YouTube. So excited that you're here and glad to see that you're here. It's been an awesome day for me today because I've just been getting ready to spend time with you guys today, and I'm so excited about it because I want to know, how are you doing with getting your 22 families to help them make a difference in their world? How are you doing with it? So I'm going to talk about the reasons why possibly you haven't started that yet. And there's a lot of different reasons, but most of it is we have all these self talking objections in our head that's kind of like, no, let's get rid of those. We don't have time for that nonsense, especially when you're on a mission and you know you have something to share with someone that's going to really change your life and their life. So it's going to change the way you show up as you. So we're going to talk about why you haven't reached those 22 families yet. It's coming. We're going to work with consistency and get rid of all those nagging objectional thoughts that have held you back for so long. So this week I've been sharing with you my power statement. And I have found out, and I think you'll find out too, once you decide that you have a power statement and you work as that as your touch point every day, off and on throughout the day as you need it, you stay super inspired, you stay super excited, you stay motivated, ready to go and show up for people that are looking for you, people that want to discover you. And if you don't show up, people don't know you're out there. And then how do you help anybody else? How do you help your family, let alone help anybody else? So I'm going to share my power statement with you again. If you want to just write it down, go ahead and write it down and let me know if you've come up with your own these last few days as we've been working on helping these 22 families. So my power statement is for the next 90 days. And so we're consistent 90 days, no less than 90 days, because 90 days helps to bring you over the top of what's been stopping you. So for the next 90 days, I am someone who builds assets, not distractions. And we're talking about that today. And we've been talking about that this week. Now, if you've missed any of these lives that I do here on TikTok, just go back over here to YouTube. Hi, YouTube friends. How are you? And catch the full live over there because it's always streamed over there the same time I'm streaming here on TikTok. Now on TikTok, you don't get to keep it very long, but that's what I love about YouTube. You can always watch it whenever you want to, and you can always skim past and grab the pieces of it that you want. So back to my power statement so you can write it down. For the next 90 days, I am someone who are you? Who are you? What do you want for your power statement? I'm going to keep mine very simple today. I am someone who builds assets, not distractions, because those distractions, those objections, and those interferences can stop you dead on in your tracks. So I focus on 22 families that I want to help, and I don't quit when things get uncomfortable. Now, we're good at quitting when things get uncomfortable, aren't we? Because it's kind of like, oh no, but that's a way that you just hit the easy button and then you let your life just go on easy. Just go on easy. Have you made any changes in your world, in your life, when you keep hitting that easy button? That was a rude awakening for me. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm at 76. Let's get going. Let's get going. So what I found out is none of us need more motivation. You need a power identity. So have you got it? For the next 90 days, who are you? Are you someone who is going to build trust daily? Are you someone who's going to learn new skills, new techniques, new training? What are you going to do? 90 days, mark it off on your calendar. And we always say for our 2-hour income earning activity workday, schedule it. Once it's on your schedule all the time, then it's easy for you just to go do it and get on with your life. Just go do it and move on. So welcome. Come on in. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me introduce myself to you. If you don't know me, I'm Madeline. I'm a Texas mama, three, grandma of three, retired from corporate, gratefully, happily retired from corporate so I could do my own stuff. And then I found out by doing my own stuff didn't help my income any. It just kept putting me into monthly fees to do this, buy this, try this, and nothing ever worked until I found what did. So I want to talk to you about what's stopping you. What's stopping you? And we're going to be naming it today. We're naming all those objections. And I do want to share with you right quick that being part of the 90-day income plan, 90-day online income plan is a phenomenal way to compress that learning curve. And I did a post here on TikTok about that just before we went on. So you can grab that too if you want to. But what if these next 90 days changed how you learned? Now, we're pretty wise in our mature years for sure. But we're always learning, we're always growing. We always need to learn something from someone that's done it and has succeeded at it. Yes, absolutely. So, what if the next 90 days changed how you learn? And also, then it changed how you live forever. Oh my God, can you imagine that? So, let's talk about objections. So, a lot of times we feel like we don't have time. Well, I don't have time. I'm not going to do that. I'm too busy. I'm way too busy. Well, what if just 2 hours a day, possibly, maybe not always 2 hours a day, of focused income earning activity was all you needed? And you could squeeze that in the little pockets of your day that you have every day. And it's just consistent. You don't need time, you need focus. How are you doing on your focus? How are you when you're doing something that's timely? Are you staying focused on it or are you getting distracted on it? So when you stay focused, let's just break that down. You just need to do one quick little live a day, no big whoop, 2 short videos, one clear call to action, and all that takes you less than 2 hours. In fact, it takes me less than 30 minutes because I've learned how to batch it, how to schedule it, how to let things post automatically. Now, that's a time saver. Automations, when you really wrap your head around automations, oh my gosh. So it's not that you're time poor, you're distraction rich. You're distraction rich. What little things always do you put in front of something you need to do that helps you to have income earning activity? There's always something. So, one of the things that I decided to do for myself was to give myself a reward. Oh, I need to get this done, but I want to procrastinate about this because, well, I don't have time. So the more I procrastinate about it, the more that I can push that time off where I don't have to do it. Yet it's a thing I need to do. Well, the only thing you need to do is focus on income earning activity. And it takes 30 seconds to do a post, sometimes only 5 to 7 seconds to do a post. You just need 3 little posts a day. And then build up your confidence and start to go live, because with AI being so powerfully coming in hot and strong so much more nowadays, the more that you show up as you, here's me, no makeup, just lipstick, no makeup today. What you see is what you get. But it's genuine, it's true, it's authentic, and I'm not an AI thing. You can see I don't even have, this is leftover makeup from yesterday. So this is it, this lipstick, and here we go. You don't have to be fancy. You don't have to worry about making mistakes. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They care what you have to do for them. And for them, I'm talking about the 22 families that you're here to help. You're here to help 22 families dig themselves out of that financial sinkhole that we all always find ourselves in. But consistency for doing something that's been proven to work, following the guidelines, following the blueprint for 90 days is absolutely key, because then you don't let yourself get distracted on something else. You stop all these crazy thoughts about, I don't have time. Just pick out 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. All of a sudden, your 2 hour or less of income earning activity is done. And you have the whole rest of the 24 hours of the day to do whatever it is that you want to. And when you have a little extra time, always tap into the daily training that you get inside the program. It's there for you, waiting for you, to help you, to boost you, to encourage you, to support you, and to say, hey, are you not making a connection yet? Look at this. Maybe this is why. Are you making a connection, but nobody's really following through? Look at this. See if maybe this is why. There's all kind of help inside of the program that's there for you. So let's get rid of that objection about you don't have enough time. You always have more than enough time. You just have to squeeze it in, those little bitty slots of your day. And you think, oh, I don't have any slots in my day. Sure you do. Sure you do. How many times do you sit there in front of the TV and watch something just to veg? Just to veg. Come do a post. Quick little post. Even if you don't feel like it, you could do a faceless post. We teach you all of that, of how to put your things out on social media in the training. Super, super, super simple, super quick, super easy. Now, what's your other objection? And I can relate to this one. I hate tech. I am not techy. Now, I'm not afraid of computers. I like computers. I was an executive admin for 7 execs all at the same time. But the techie part, to make it all work, that's not my wheelhouse. It doesn't need to be your wheelhouse either. It doesn't have to be. It's a done for you system. There's no coding. It's just posting and doing it for you. It's doing the posting and the speaking for you. No coding. No coding. So you scroll and scroll and scroll every day. You get on Facebook, or you get on Instagram, or you get on YouTube, and you entertain yourself watching something every day. And you see that somebody is showing you something that you go, maybe I'd like to try that. Why aren't you that person showing them something that they want to go, maybe I'd like to try that? Unless you get yourself out there, you're not that person. And you know you're ready to be that person. I know you're ready to be that person. That's what I'm here for you for. And that's why I shared my power statement with you to start with. Once you have the right power statement lined out for you, or any power statement, and as you mature over the 90 days, your power statement will change. It'll shift. You'll tweak it. You'll pivot. And this is all about kind of like learning how to ride a bike. You have to always be readjusting, repivoting, regoing, but it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to be a tech guru. You don't have to make all the puzzle pieces fit, because they already fit. It's done for you. It's in the training. Watch the little short video. Follow along. You got a brand new $1 million website that you didn't create, you didn't generate, and you're selling a product that you didn't build. But you're going to help 22 families to be able to do the same thing. What do you think about that? I'm just saying, there's so much that you're not quite aware of yet. And until you actually just go ahead and put your link, go to my link and put your email in that link so you can see the blueprint and you can start to see what I'm talking about. So objection 2 is you don't have enough time. We got rid of that one. Objection 1, sorry, not enough time. We always feel like we're scrunched for time. There's always something else we can do. But if we go back and schedule just the little sections of doing 1 or 2 or 3 posts, you're done. Done. And let automations take over. The second part is you're not techy and you hate tech and you don't want to know about tech and you don't have to know about tech. Thank goodness. Because every time I tried to figure that out on my own, it cost me monthly fees. It broke me, actually. It just sucked my retirement right out. Because I kept following what they said to do, but it never worked. It never worked. It never worked. And here in this training class that I found, you have interactive support. And if you have a problem, you just get on the tech call with them and go, I'm having this problem. And they go, okay, let me see. Share your screen with me. Let's talk about it. Let's fix it. Oh, well, here it is right here. Just fix. And then you've got your $1 million website up and going again. So it's like, who would have ever dreamt it could have been this easy for this low of a price just to get you started? So I also want to share you that just one customer puts you in profit mode. You can have a brand new digital online business starting today, and you get your one customer, you get your little website, everything set up by tomorrow, maybe the next day. Take your time, however you want to do it. And you have a new customer that purchased what you just bought. Your business is in profit mode. Brand new business running for you automatically in profit mode. So one customer puts you in profit mode, and you don't need to be a tech genius for that. Now, doesn't that make you want to relax? It's kind of like, where has this been all my life? Where has this been all my life? Well, where have you been? Where have you been? What's been distracting you? What's been keeping those objections forefront in your mind all the time? So welcome. Come on in. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Let me know where you're coming in from. And if you're ready to help 22 families dig out of that financial sinkhole. We all seem to find ourselves in a financial sinkhole at some point or another. And we're going through objections as to why you haven't found your 22 families that are looking for you yet. So we're on objection number 3. And this is like, well, what if it doesn't work? I've tried it before. I've done this. I've done that. It's never worked. It's always just blah, 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 blah. Well, this has been proven to work over and over and over, proven to work. And I want to invite you to take a look at our last webinar before it comes down this weekend that is chock full of testimonials from regular people like you and me that have made it work just following the blueprint and the 90-day plan consistently. The webinar is the proof for everything. And just ask yourself, well, what if it does work? What if it does work? And it doesn't work if you stay in research mode. You got to get out of research mode and just remember, one customer equals profit. 22 customers at our most popular product is $30,800. Now sit with that. Sit with that. What if you had an extra 30K in your account by the end of 30 days or 60 days or 90 days? Because you stayed consistent. You followed the 90-day program. You watched the webinar. You watched the training. You went all in. You got your power statement. You stayed consistent. Consistency is the challenge. But the math about it is simple. That's why I gave you a power statement. So what if the next 90 days changed how you learn and how you live forever? What if? What if you had a phenomenal way to compress your learning curve so you can learn while you earn? Have you heard of that? Usually it's study, work, research, study, work, research, study, work, and not get out there and earn anything. we teach you right off. First 7-day launch to profit. Learn while you earn. Earn while you learn. Both of them. Both of them. So this last webinar we just did, but you better hurry up and grab it while you can, explains the 90-day run. It's designed to help beginners build an online income by focusing on marketing skills, simple daily actions, and automations, which you may not really understand yet about automations. So welcome, come on in over here, YouTube. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll be glad to help you with them. I'll work through them if we can. If we have time, I'd love to do that. And I'll catch the questions at the end. So it's like, you'll see if you go back to this webinar and watch it before it goes away, you'll see why most side hustles and traditional models tend to burn people out. So why do you think they get burnt out? Because it's low pay structure. Because low pay, this, sell this for 25% of everyone you sell. So like I was saying, our most popular product is $1,400. You sell it one time, you get $1,400. And then that person can then resell it and they can get $1,400. This, in order to get $1,400 off of something like this, where you get a small percentage, say you'll get $14 in your account eventually. Once you sell one of these, you have to sell 100 of these. 100 to come up with $1,400. How much time, effort, energy do you think that takes? Wouldn't you like to put your time, effort, and energy and do 3 focus posts a day for 2-hour income earning activity where you can easily let someone find you with our discovery method and get $1,400? What would that do for your family? So traditional models are low pay, high time demand, and usually complicated setup. How much are you sliding into people's DMs? Or checking with them? Or did you get the video I sent you over and over and over? How many people start to duck when they see you coming? You don't have to ever hear no from anybody again. You don't have to do that. That's no more there. You don't have to do that. This webinar, if you watch the webinar, it's going to introduce a structure built around digital programs, master resale rights, where you get 100% profit, and the 2-hour a day workflow. You find out about attraction marketing, because the training is going to emphasize on 4 different pillars. The automated system, which is, you're going to love it. There's nothing in here you're not going to love, actually. Attraction marketing, the daily blueprint, and community mentorship. It's all in there for you. Plus real testimonials from the members who used the 90-day structure to stay consistent when they actually could see results. You'll see results too. Just hang in there, stay consistent. So if you want to watch that webinar before it's replaced, which it's going to after this weekend, because we got a new webinar coming up. We don't keep them up for you forever. You got to go ahead and grab it. Just go ahead and drop your email in up here, put it in the link. Our comment webinar in here are here in the chat. Anywhere you want to drop the word webinar so I can see it and I can send you that link and put your email in there and you'll get the invite to the webinar before it goes away. And you'll be so glad that you took just a few minutes out of your day to watch it. It's not long. It's maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour, but it covers so much and answers so many of your questions. So I really am excited that this is early Saturday morning enough here for us in the States that you can watch this on the replay in YouTube and go over and grab that webinar still throughout the rest of this weekend before it's replaced. And if you're in my email list, you'll get the announcement of when the new webinar is posted. And each webinar, we have different testimonials, we have different people, we have different aha and events, things that are just like light bulbs going off for everybody. So I hope you get to be there. I look forward to seeing you there. So we're talking about objections. So another objection a lot of people have, and I was one, I didn't have any money. I was behind on my bills. I was afraid it cost too much. Well, you'll be surprised to know it's actually a low investment. It's a very low investment, and it's a payment plan, even at the lowest investment. Start where you need to start, but get started. Get started. And the payment plans, there's no interest on them. There's no interest on them. You buy the program one time, you have no extra monthly fees, no all kind of other stuff you have to do. You pay for your program, you pay for the training website fee, a one-time fee too, and that's it. You've got your training, your program for life. You're golden, you're perfect, you're good. So you don't have to worry about not having enough money. And sometimes, not only in the payment plans, there's different ways that you can be in the payment plan for different countries that allow you to come in at the smallest that you possibly can. So there's no excuses just because you don't have any money. Do you want to continue to not have any money? Or do you want to go ahead and take a chance on yourself, like 56,000 others in our community have done, and have started changing their financial story and digging themselves out of that I don't have any money, I can't do anything story? Got to get rid of that story. You got to change the energy around that for sure. So just remember, this is a low investment. I did say our most popular is 1400, but that's also on a payment plan. And a lot of people don't start there. A lot of people start lower and then quickly build up to that higher one because of the so much more advantages you get, like the complete AI training once you get into that Spanish and English speaking bundle. That's been so popular. So we're working on objections. How are you doing? You got any objections I haven't covered yet? Let me know. So one other thing is finding customers. How am I going to find customers? No, you don't go knocking on doors. You don't go sliding into people's DMs. You don't go calling all your friends and family. You don't go reaching out to how many people can you get no from. We don't hear no anymore. You don't have to hear no anymore. Did you know that's such a thing? You don't have to hear no anymore. This is where the automations and the social media training comes to the forefront for you. Get your automation set up and let them work automatically. Then post your 2 hours of income earning activity, 3 little posts a day in social media in the platform that you want it on, and then let it take over automatically to do all the sharing and the showing and the telling and the selling and the delivery for you without you having to go back into it and micromanage everything. Aren't you tired of being a micromanager? I was so tired of it. Micromanaging can be somebody else's wheelhouse, not mine. I'm through with it. Don't need it. So finding customers, done for you. Just you use the discovery method and the people find you. They show up and they put their name in. They get the email from you and they start following the training and they're off and running, off to the races. And you're there for backup support if you need them. If they need you, you show up. So here's the biggest one, the biggest objection. What if I fail? I've let myself down enough. I've let my family down enough. I'm afraid to start anything else. What if I fail? What if I fail? Well, what if you don't? You're not afraid. You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of committing because that could sound scary. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't. 2 hours income earning activity a day. Get your automations up running for you. You go off and do what else you need to the rest of the day. You don't have to be afraid of committing or failing anymore. Just remember, failure is temporary and you come through a long learning curve of previous failures. But quitting is permanent. That's permanent. You don't want that. If you're ready for something in your world to change, you just have to take a look and see what all this is about. And then you can decide where you want to start. So, my friends, this Saturday, I'm not here long on Saturdays. I just want to come in and say, yippee, I'm so glad that you said hello to me and you showed up with me and we went through objections. Now we'll go through this again because, hey, girl, thank you for being here. I'm glad that you're here. Nice to see you. I saw that, hey, girl. Awesome. Anyway, if you're serious about building assets instead of distractions and you want to help 22 families dig themselves out of that sinkhole, not to mention you and your family, then hesitation has to go. You have to get rid of it. So if you want that step-by-step blueprint that everybody is following and having so much success with, and that the webinar is talking about, just go ahead, put your link in, put your email in, the link in my bio, or just type blueprint in the comments, and I'll send it to you. Thank you for being here with me today. I know this is have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. If you missed this whole live, you can catch it over on my YouTube channel, and it's up here. That link is in my bio too of TikTok. So catch up. See what it is that you want to change in your world. What would an extra $600 this week do for you? What would it do? What would an extra $1,400 do for you? Take a look at this seriously. See if you're ready to help you and your family, and see if you're ready to help 22 other families do the same thing. So, my friends, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday. Probably not long again tomorrow either, but we will continue with helping 22 families and focused activity earning income. Love you, my friends. Bye for now. YouTube, we're here. Now we can breathe. How was it? I'm so glad that y'all were here. It's good to see you. And let me know. Let me know here in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going because I know that there are people that are looking for you. So, love you. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.